My dear Chassan and Kala, what a privilege it is to be able to share with you a few words at this most awesome moment. Because in addition to this being clearly a very special and holy day in your personal lives, we find ourselves now in the midst of a day that is special and holy in our national lives. The 33rd day of the Omer, Lag BaOmer, a day of celebration, a day of incredible joy, a day when the dark clouds of sadness that really hovered over us for the first part of the Omer finally disperse. And of course, we know that the reason for the celebration, one of the primary reasons, is because the students of Rabbi Akiva stopped dying. The plague that claimed 24,000 lives came to an end on this day. And as we spoke about on Shabbos, sounds like a strange reason to celebrate. The cessation of death is not normally something that we celebrate in Judaism. We normally celebrate incredible miracles, beautiful happenings, wondrous events, but the cessation of something negative generally does not create an atmosphere of simcha, an atmosphere of joy. So why do we celebrate? So perhaps we could suggest that the celebration of Lag BaOmer is the celebration of a new beginning. Because as much as Rabbi Akiva lost everything that he had worked so hard to build up, at the end of that plague, Rabbi Akiva was able to start a new chapter of his life. Because you see, my dear Chassan and Kala, there are different types of new beginnings. Some new beginnings are ushered in by a period of tranquility, of ease, and they kind of just happen on their own. And there are some new beginnings that you really have to work for. Some new beginnings that you really must sacrifice for. Some new beginnings that require an incredible amount of tears and sometimes require a little bit of pain as well. The celebration of Lag BaOmer is the celebration of a new beginning. And although it was preceded by so much pain, there was a new chapter that was ready to be written. So my Chassan and Kala, you stand here at the beginning of your new beginning. A new beginning that did not unfold by itself. A new beginning that didn't just fall into place. A new beginning that took an incredible amount of work and sacrifice on behalf of two beautiful and holy neshamos. There is no better day on the Jewish calendar for this home to begin than on Lag BaOmer. Because you are our Rabbi Akivas. You are the beautiful husband and wife who really went through a lot, struggled a lot, and sacrificed a lot because you wanted something beautiful, special, and holy for yourselves and for your children and for future generations. And so we celebrate perhaps not the storybook new beginning, but a much more beautiful and more profound new beginning. A new beginning that didn't happen by itself. A new beginning that you caused to occur by your incredible mesiras nefesh, sense of sacrifice and sense of selflessness. And I want to say on behalf of everyone who is gathered here tonight, thank you. Because it's not too often that we get to see role models of what the quintessential Jew is supposed to look like. And I'm standing right in front of two of them. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your new beginning. Thank you for inspiring us to know that just because life is a certain way doesn't mean it has to continue that way. If you want something more, if you want something bigger, if you want something better, and you're sincere about it, anything and everything is within reach. This is not something we have to learn from a book or from an ancient dictum of the rabbis, but it's standing right here in front of all of us under this chuppah. So on behalf of everyone, I wish you only the greatest mazel, the greatest bracha, the greatest happiness in this new beginning. And just as Rabbi Akiva brought light into the world with the 5 new students that he inducted into the service of God, we all know that the home that you will continue to build will be a home that will be a perpetual source of light for each other, for your families, for your congregation, and for your people. Mazel tov.